Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
We're back. There's that. Where am I doing? Here we go. Ah, there's Cliffy. Hi, Cliffy. Why can't I see you?
Hello.
Why can't I see you in my meet window? Oh, yeah, because I'm not in the meet. There we go. Hi. How you doing? So, it's been a few days that we were supposed to be on that we weren't, and that's my fault. I was a bit sad. I guess the word would be sad. Um, Varuka is now with her new family. I saw a picture of her today, and she looks really happy. She's got a dog to play with and a yard and everything, and she's moved on. So I guess we have to too. I'm very sad. I miss her, but we're going to be okay. Right, Cliff?
That's right.
And speaking of being okay and moving on, look at what we. That's a beautiful picture there, Cliffy.
Thank you.
You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, it's like an Art Deco type representation of the Vancouver city sideline
Yeah.
with BC Place and Science World, a ferry, and the Granville Street Bridge. So,
Is it? Can you move your camera so like we can get or zoom in on it so we can get a better picture of it or anything? Is that possible or no?
I don't think I can zoom with this camera.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about those cameras, Can you take it off its little hit thingy and go over there? I don't even know what is possible with that. Ooh, yeah, you can. Neat.
A little bit.
Okay, yeah, even a little bit's better than nothing. Look at that. That is nice. That is really nice. I like it.
Thank you.
Good job picking that out, Cliffy. Ooh. So nobody can say that you have a big blank wall anymore.
Nope. No, they cannot.
Are you gonna get more stuff, or is that good for you?
That's good for now.
So you haven't caught the like the itch, like you don't want to have like an art gallery on your wall or anything.
No, really. I think those two pictures, well, the picture and the poster, are good for now.
Yeah,
So,
it's great. I like it. I like them both. You have good taste there, Cliff.
thank you. Hello, Harley Quinn. Hello, Scott.
Hey, everybody in chat. So yeah, we're back, and I don't know. There's just some strange things I've been hearing about lately. Um, why don't you tell them the things that you were talking about right before? I'm gonna get my coffee, and then Sugar Tits is back, and did not disappoint with her first uh video, which is nice. Do you know Sugar Tits?
Who's Sugar Tits?
She's a YouTuber, obviously. um, she's married to Bearing. I don't know if you know him either.
No.
Okay, they're a great couple. They're both Australian. She's she's got a hell of a mouth, let's say. I guess you get that from her name, Sugar Tits.
Yeah.
she she's um she's real fun. I like her a lot,
Mm.
and she hasn't put a video out in over a year. That's why I like her so much. We're very much alike. But she has a better excuse than I do. She had a baby and they moved
Yeah.
and that's a lot to do.
Yeah.
So she's back and her first video, she talked about something and I wanted to talk about it, but now I can't remember what it is, so we're going to have to go look at her video. So tell them the news that you have as I get my coffee and then we'll be having some fun. Be right back.
Okay. What news is that?
Marjorie, I guess, and stuff like that.
Um,
What's been going on
Marjorie
with them?
Taylor
Yeah.
Greene. Oh, okay. So one of the Democrat congressmen put up a trans flag outside her office, and so in response, Marjorie Taylor Greene, being the classy human being she is, put up a sign that said, "There are two genders, male and female. Trust the science." So we're talking about that a little bit um, before the before we came online. So Anastasia says, "Sugar tits sounds awesome." Yeah, it's quite the name. Hey, the Hornet, how you doing? Um, so how's everyone out there doing? Doing well? I hope everyone's doing well. Um, you know, I like to hear good news when it comes to people in the community. Harley Quinn says, but the science says different. Yeah, exactly. They the science is whatever they want it to be, pretty much. So it's, I guess, conservative logic. Not no offense to anyone who's conservative, but she's a particular kind of conservative that you know is not terribly um, kind sometimes. Just like there's a kind of liberalism that can be unkind at times. Um, yeah. Hey, the cat Nat, how you doing? Mark Baggett says, "Doing well. My dad just got out of the hospital. He's been sick since the end of December. Going to see him for the first time in months tomorrow." That's awesome, Mark. I'm glad to hear your dad is out of hospital.
Yay! Good for that. Got back just in time to hear
Mm-hmm.
that.
Cool. Hey, Rodent.
Yeah. So we talked about that Marjorie thing because I had seen Blair White, um, who's trans, openly trans on YouTube, talking to her fellow Republican. She's also a conservative Republican, very conservative girl. Um, and they just were to her face invalidating her. And it was disgusting to see. And it was so sad to see. It must be like self-loathing to sit there and pledge your allegiance to a party who doesn't want you, you know? You know?
Yeah.
That invalidates you as a human. I don't know. It was sad for me to see that, to see that happen to anybody.
Yeah, I mean, the same goes for gay Republicans. You got members of your party who think you should be
Oh, she is gay.
in camps and stuff. Well, yeah, I guess
Gay
so.
trans.
Technically,
Yeah.
but yeah, um,
It's
you got
sad.
people that think you should be in camps or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's no good, no bueno. So
I don't know. I mean, because I think the show or whatever it was about the future of the party, the right wing,
yeah,
and what was it? Was it an all-inclusive big tent idea, or um, the Christian coalition type thing? And they were arguing about that. They were battling about it, really. But the Christian chick that was there, her name's Lauren. She was one scary bitch. She definitely not Christian, but
you're not
interesting.
talking about Lauren Southern, are you?
I don't know. Maybe she was Lauren Southern. She didn't look like her, but I don't really know Lauren Southern that well. Hey everybody. Hey Kitnat. Rodin and Chito. Pat Harley and
Yeah,
Yeah, everybody. Oh, hi, Eva. Simon H. or Simone, maybe? I don't know. AZ the kid. Cool. Everybody's here. Hornet. Oh, so glad to see you guys. Sorry I wasn't around. I just needed a couple days to, basically cry. And I did. So, yay. Or, I guess. I don't know. Um, it was really sweet. My friend, Brandy brought her little dog over today to see me. So that was nice.
Harvey,
Yeah, Harvey came over.
the
Old
old
man.
man.
Yeah, the old man came. He got all the way up those stairs and everything. He wasn't. He hadn't been here in the whole time I had Varuka, because he came over the first day I had her, or the first day Randy came over after I got her, and Varuka was too much for him. That poor old dog. He's a
Yeah,
little guy, and he's just no. Um, he's got no teeth, and he's frail as hell, and he's grumpy. And she's a little baby girl who wanted to play. They didn't get along well. So he didn't come back for the time that she was here. She went over his house and they were fine together. Go figure.
hmm.
Weird, right? You think it'd be
Yeah,
the opposite. Like not on his turf, but yeah, on his turf he was fine. So I sent her over there for a couple times. Play dates.
yeah.
I gotta stop talking about Veruca, so just tell me to stop when I do, okay?
All right.
Because, she's... Anyway, I can't keep doing that. So, Sugar Tits, that's right, Sugar Tits. So, I'm gonna pull up her video. Real quick. It was good to see her back, and she always finds the strangest things to talk about. Let's see, Sugar Tits, where... Because, like, I was looking at my subscriptions today, and I was like, wait, Sugar Tits? And I thought somebody was talking about her, or there was a new person calling themselves Sugar Tits. But no, it's my girl. So, yeah, if I can find her. Jeez. Oh, yeah, and congratulations again to Schrodinger, 50K. On his way to 60.
Yeah, wow. The only one I can see that's growing faster than him is Natalie.
Natalie. Yeah, she's like crazy fast.
She was at 14K literally a week or two ago, and now
I know!
she's over 20.
It's,
It's ridiculous.
it's totally crazy. Totally crazy. But good for her. She has really hit the algorithm like in the right way.
Yeah, she's got good content, so.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a fresh content. Even though like the things she shows, the videos she shows are old, the content is still fresh because of the way she approaches it. And that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell are you, Sugar Tits? There she is. Found it! Okay. I found her. Alright, here we go. The Lucky Dip, episode 1. You ready?
Sure.
This is us reacting to Sugar Tits coming back after all this time.
Hey there again, Tit Watchers, and welcome to The Lucky Dip, where I select my favourite crazy stories and present them in a glorious display of retardedness and skullfuckery. Well, it's certainly been a long time, hasn't it? Over a year, in fact. If you're none the wiser, you've probably been trapped under a gigantic feminist ass canyon infected with that current pandemic disease that is forbidden to talk about on YouTube, lest...
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
She has a singular way of getting her point across, you might say.
Yeah, it's very Australian. Very Australian.
Yeah, and her husband are perfectly suited because he's just like her, only a guy. So yeah, he's kind of gonna make he'll probably show up, sort of.
you want to risk a community guideline strike. So with the ultra-large tit screen and my brand new sidekick companion sugar glider, McGlidever.
Okay, I'm gonna go right to the video.
Okay.
All right. This is a gender neutral Mr. Potato Head. What? Yeah.
Okay.
It was dropping the honorifics from Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. The Mr. Potato Head brand is going gender neutral, the company that makes the popular plastic toy announced Thursday. Hasbro said in a statement it was dropping the honorific from the logo and packaging to promote gender equality and inclusion. From later this year, the toy launched almost 70 years ago will officially be known as Potato Head. Oh my god, stop trying.
You heard it here second. It's just gonna be Potato Head from now on? No. What do you think? Cliff? Yeah.
What's going? Okay. Hello.
Oh no. Come on, are you kidding
What
me?
happened?
Of course it's my internet or lack thereof. Storms here, so. The wind is
That's
crazy.
affecting.
Oh yeah. The wind is knocking
Okay.
everything down. Sorry guys, we're getting winter storms here, and we have terrible winds. If you can hear me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. So, like I said, terrible winter storms that are killing everything. The winds are knocking things down, so they might be knocking the internets off. So, we gotta bear with it today. It'll probably be a short one because of this, but. Okay, so we have gender neutral Potato Head. What do you think? Cliff. Cliff.
Sorry.
Gender neutral
What? Can you
Potato
repeat the
Head.
last bit?
Gender neutral.
Okay. Let's give it another couple minutes. And
I used the same
yeah.
Potato Head doll and had all the different add-ons. So I had Mrs. and Mr. on the same doll, so it never really occurred to me it was one way or another. You know?
Yeah. It doesn't really matter. It's just a title. So
Yeah, and
you know.
I mean with kids, unless you point something out to them, they don't think of these things. They really don't.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter to them, 'cause that's why kids are so great with like drag queen story time at the libraries, because it doesn't matter to them as long as you're a good person. It,
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
Yeah. Exactly. I think it's ridiculous that people have a problem with drag queen story hour or whatever.
Well, North Dakota's trying to outlaw it, so.
Yeah. Well, they're ridiculous. I mean. Okay, so it's a man playing the role of a woman. What's so threatening about that? I mean,
And well, they're trying to also outlaw gay marriage, and what else is it? Basically anything LGBTQ plus, they're trying to get away with. They're trying to outlaw being gay in North Dakota, so it's pretty sad.
yeah. Perhaps they're not the most enlightened people in the world, North Dakota. I don't know. I've never been there.
I always forget about the Dakotas. I really do.
I know one. I think North Dakota has Mount Rushmore. Is that right?
Yeah, one of them does.
One of them
It's over
does.
there somewhere. I don't even know where it is on the map. I couldn't point it out. I'm not good with geology, though. You know.
Geography, you mean?
Yeah, that was a joke. The
Oh, okay.
geology. I always say that, and you always do that. You know that's the joke.
I guess I have a short memory. It's in South Dakota, by the way.
Alabama, you're saying, Eva?
Yeah, that's what she's saying. That's where she lives. So,
Oh. Yeah, it's weird. It seems like there's been like a resurgence of anti-LGBTQ plus. Like I thought gay marriage was becoming legal everywhere, and now I see they're trying to outlaw it again. It's so ridiculous. I
Well,
mean, go ahead.
the Supreme Court made it legal, so how can they go against that?
States' rights, I guess. Hey there, Causes. I don't know. I mean, we have openly gay senators. Oh, that's one of the videos I want to show you tonight. So there's a senator. I can't remember where though. I'm gonna say New Mexico, I think, if I remember correctly. He got it, the lamest type of threat ever. He overreacts to it, saying it's a death threat. It
Yeah.
wasn't. The guy says basically this part of the message that the guy left that thinks is a threat, where he says you're a dumb motherfucker or something like that. Then he says we're gonna get you out one way or another. What does that mean to you?
Get him out of office.
Very good. That's exactly what I thought too. And everybody else who listens to that, this guy takes it as a death threat. I don't know how. So he's like, and he begins to freak. He's calling the police. He's calling the state police. He's calling the governor. He's demanding protection. But then the police get there, and because they're not upset enough, he throws them out.
Wow.
So I'm going to show you this Divas video, and it's just, he should be ashamed for the way he acted. He acted like a brat. He wasn't getting his way fast enough. He's leaving the state because of it. God damn. People are ridiculous these days. I get it. People have been crazy towards politicians recently. But come on, man. Don't do that. Don't overreact like that. You're a senator. And apparently senators are not wealthy people like congressmen are. Because he's living in this janky apartment building. I'm trying to find it. Wow. I was watching a lot of stuff. You know me. I have this on all the time. I'm always looking for content for you guys, and even when I'm working on something else and I can't watch it, I have it running just for the noise. You know? Oh,
Yeah.
wait, I don't even know if I could play it because I think it's one of those. Oh no, I think it's Real World Police, so I can play it. Okay, let me find it. I think it's Real World Police. God dang. Drag Fan, great show. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'm just gonna go to Real World Police.
You're not sharing anymore. You're not presenting anymore. Do you
Well,
you know that, right?
I am, but not to you. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I will in a second.
All right. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, it's funny. When you said we were talking about Craig Valuenova last night, I do remember very well that first video of yours. It was the one where I thought you were a little dry, but yeah, I do remember very well the first video of you with him calling the DMV. He's quite the sad sack.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to find this. Here it is. I found it. It was on Cop Watch, not Real World Police. But I found it. And that's all that matters.
All right. Cool.
Yay. Alright, so Senator asks for police protection and kicks them out of his home. Alright. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
911 emergency.
Hi, good evening. My name is Senator Jacob Candelaria. I just received a death threat.
Where do you live? Is this a house, apartment, mobile home?
Is an apartment?
What apartment number are you in? Okay.
I'm gonna fast forward to this because it's basically just you know what a 911 call sounds like.
Oh, he's a state senator, so that's like one level above dog catcher.
Basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of senator would it be?
Well, there's U.S. senators,
Well, okay, I see what you're saying. My bad. All right, you ready?
like say Mitt Romney.
You ready? Because
Yeah.
this is crazy. The way he acts. Where is it? Come on.
Good for you, sir.
Just officer.
So the cops call him first, right? The regular Albuquerque, I think it is. And they say, all right, so what we can do is, Albuquerque. Send somebody around to check, drive by every hour.
Yeah.
Until morning. And then you have to go down to the substation and ask for it to be prolonged, like do it for a couple of weeks or something, right?
Yeah.
So I think that was good of them to do. Then it's not like they're going to leave somebody outside his house or his apartment building. So then he's like, okay, well, I'm going to call the state police too, blah, blah, blah. So even though they reacted and they did do something for him, this is what happens the next morning, I believe it is. So glad that they showed this. It's a really nasty, like, it's just so, I don't know, not senatorial to me.
Yeah, well, what is senatorial
I
these
don't
days?
know. They're definitely not congressmen, that's for sure. Congressmen are rich. Most of them. That's him yelling from inside.
Oh, God.
He's on the phone complaining to somebody.
So he's a state senator and he lives in a dive apartment?
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Wow.
Yeah, here we go.
Goddamn Senate.
Goddamn Senate.
Come on in, please.
All right, we have a state police officer here
That's his husband opening the door.
now. Okay. All right, so call the governor or whoever, but the governor should have gotten on the fucking phone and called the state police chief at 2 in the morning. And you tell the governor that anything short of that is ridiculous, and that is what I have told the press. And if they have a
He went to the press because he wasn't happy with the way the governor didn't get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and bring the army there. Crazy guy. This guy is insanely narcissistic.
problem
Yeah.
with that, well, then they go fuck themselves. Okay? Thank you, Peter. The gentleman, hi.
How you doing, sir? Senator?
Not well. Please come in. Can everyone just come in, please? I'm Senator Jacob Candelaria. I received a death threat last night at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I was the one you talked to on the phone.
Okay, so I got a death threat. My husband and I are leaving the city of Albuquerque right now because we don't feel safe
Okay.
here. All right? I don't know what...
You remember what I said was said, right? This is how
Yeah.
he's reacting to that. He's going to actually play it for you in a second. So
Okay.
you guys have got to listen to this and tell me if I'm underreacting.
it's going to take. It's been 13 hours, guys.
Sir, I have
13
been...
hours.
He's in tears.
Sir,
No, I'm a senator.
Okay.
The senator is getting ready and leaving. I was told you were coming to help us leave town. So
my
Senator
God.
Candelaria and his husband are leaving their home. If you want to help us and watch us as we get in our car and go out of town to protect our lives, we can do that.
We're asking, sir, you don't
Yeah. Sir, so we're trying to figure this out. We are trying to...
Excuse me, into my own home. If you don't want to be helpful, gentlemen, then you're welcome to leave.
Sir, we are here to help you, okay?
Because they don't want to be screamed at. because they don't want to be screamed at. They're not being helpful.
Yeah.
Diva.
Well,
But
then
we-
explain to me how you wish to be helpful.
Okay.
You may not have respect for me, but I am a member of the Senate. I took an oath to this day, and I don't deserve to have my life threatened.
So regardless of what you think we think of you, that is not what we're doing here, okay? We are trying to locate the people that did this to you, okay?
So what do you need from us?
Do you have any more information for us, sir?
All the information was provided to your dispatch at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, sir. And I've been to all the addresses associated with that person. As far as we know, he is not at any of those addresses.
And so how is he going to be apprehended?
Well, this is how we find
my
people, sir. We have
God.
to look for them.
Please don't talk down to me, officer.
Sir, I am not.
Because I will get the governor on the phone or whoever. Because I don't understand why this is my problem. This is my phone.
Yeah?
These are, you absolutely may, officer. You absolutely may. This is the phone call, and I'm going to play it for you so you all can hear what I got at 12:30 in the morning
Was it 2 o'clock in the morning or 12:30 now?
Yeah.
when
Get
I
your
was
story
waking up.
straight.
He's hysterical.
I was a Democrat before you were born.
Yeah, he is.
You don't even know what it means to be an American. You're one stupid motherfucker, and we're gonna get you out one way or another. Fuck you.
That's
So is that a
it.
threat?
Is that
Yeah,
a threat? Is that a
the
threat?
the one way or the other part is threatening, I think.
Really?
I think so. Yeah, because they're saying, "Oh, we'll get you out by any means necessary." You know.
But get you out of office is what I'm hearing. I do not hear a threat. I do not. I'm sorry, but I don't. What do you guys think?
It's hard to say. Yeah, see what the chat thinks.
Mark, I think he's over dramatic as well.
Yeah.
Well, he thinks that they don't respect him because he's not allowed to yell at them, and they're not crying for him. I mean, look at him. He is beside himself. He's freaking out. He's gonna leave town to save himself from that. Come on.
According to Eva, she says it is a threat. So
All right.
she was a cop. So
I don't think it's a physical threat. Yeah, Pat.
there's an implied threat, I think, in there.
Yeah, there's a veiled threat, maybe. But I don't hear a danger to him at all. I really don't. I hear just what... I mean, first of all, well, I know how it turns out, so I'll let it play for you guys. It's not because he's gay, Ida. It's not. It's because of he came out supporting some unpopular thing, I think. He says it in the beginning, but it's a state thing, so it's not that important. But I can go back and play it if you want. I'm sorry, I should have done that to begin with, but I'll let it go from here.
Gentlemen,
Sir, it's how it can be interpreted. I
please leave
personally...
my house. You're asked to leave.
Okay.
Please, all three of
That's it. He said it's how it's interpreted. Please leave my house. Because they did not say, oh my God, yes, it's such a threat. Oh my God, you deserve to be so scared. You should be. I'm thinking the cop didn't want to say, oh my God, yes, it's definitely a threat. Because he's so hysterical already. I'm thinking he's trying to de-escalate, probably, by saying, well, it's how you interpret it. What do you think?
Could be, yeah. I think he's a drama queen, though, for sure. I agree with the person in the chat that said that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying they shouldn't look into it at all. They do. And they even find the guy, you'll see. And you'll see that it was blown out of proportion, but he didn't know that. But I just think, I don't know, maybe I'm just used to that kind of language, but I would have not have taken it as a threat to my life, at least.
Yeah.
My position in my office, maybe. Because the primaries are coming up and he's up for re-election. And I think he's looking for some drama to play the victim to get sympathy.
Could be.
But that's just me.
If you
Well,
leave
so
my home.
we're still looking.
No, I understand. Leave
All
my
right.
home.
Wow.
Corey, I've asked the state police to leave. They are not being helpful. We're going to Angel Fire. Please leave my home. Come in. You don't have a warrant. You don't have the authority to be here. Get out.
He turned on them real quick. You don't have a warrant. You don't have the authority to be here.
Mm.
Wow, what an asshole he is.
Yeah, that's kind of an asshole response for sure.
No, I get that, Ela. I get that when people are afraid, they act like assholes. But I think as a senator, he should be a little bit more,
Composed?
yeah.
Yeah.
Watch, look at their faces. They're like, oh my god, no.
Almost got.
Oh, by the way, listen to what he's about to say.
Anybody else? Almost got high, dude.
I did too.
Yeah, that's.
A lot of weed in there.
Can I
So
talk
what
to you
do you need
outside?
from us?
Okay, so this is a different webcam. This officer is taking his husband outside to talk to him because he's too hysterical to talk to.
Yeah.
Information was provided to your dispatch at 2 o'clock in the morning.
So what we got, I guess. So we know there were some messages or some phone calls and everything. Just so you know, we went to several addresses. This individual that may or may not have made this call, we don't know, has an address as of last month out of Arizona. Okay. So we understand.
Not Albuquerque.
He's a senator.
Yeah.
We don't know how the guy got the and it's his work phone, right? It's his.
Yeah, he didn't call the
Any
house.
other ways they could have got that phone number?
He called his office, not his house, so that's another thing. If he had called his house with that message, maybe it would have been more serious to me. But he called the guy's office. His senatorial office.
Yeah. Wouldn't his work phone be kind of almost a matter of public record?
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
Number, like what's going on? He seems like really amped up.
Yeah, we contacted police last night.
Mm-hmm.
We got this call that said, one way or another, we're going to get you out, which we took to mean.
Is he? So is he?
He's running for re-election.
So he's up for re-election.
Yes.
So we don't know what that means by we're going to get you out, like vote you out, or
I mean, we've had all these recent elected officials have been threatened and who have been threatened with kidnapping and torture and all this shit. So
Yeah, but you weren't threatened with kidnapping or torture. It sounded to me like they were going to vote him out. Yeah.
we're not playing games. We're not gonna.
We're not playing games.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
Corey, I've asked the state police to leave. They are not being helpful. We're going to Angel Fire. Please leave my home.
Angel Fire?
You don't have a warrant.
Hell,
You don't have the
Angel
authority to
Fire.
be here. Get out.
I don't know if it's a place or if it's a code for like the next level. I don't know. He's just ridiculous to me. So, okay. I'm going to fast forward to the guy is found by the lead cop and called on the phone.
They talked to me and then they just took my name and then left.
Okay, sir, I need to get your information real quick, okay?
Okay.
Okay. What's your social, sir?
So he gets his stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he questions him.
Okay. So what did you mean in the voice message?
I tell you what, I'm disabled and I have a spinal disease and I'm in a lot of pain. So I'm on a lot of medication. So I was a little bit groggy when I made that phone call. Plus it was like in the middle of the night, I think.
Okay, what did you mean? Oh, I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second.
Apparently he's calling from home.
Yeah. And you got the dog in the background.
Yeah. But yeah, the guy's disabled, so there's that. He's on a lot of meds because of his disability and his disease. He was fucked up in the middle of the night and angry, and he called. He doesn't even remember the call.
You ever made a phone call on opiates?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
it'll be
that's
a little foggy.
Yeah, it was strange that he asked for the social, wasn't it? Eva, I was going to ask you about that. I've seen that happen a few times recently, cops asking for the social security number, and I thought it was very strange, even on a traffic stop.
Yeah, usually they do that when they don't have ID on them.
Yeah, it's just weird. Nobody usually asks for that. Like, birthday and name is what I remember.
In Canada, it would be like them asking for your SIN number, your social insurance number,
Yeah,
same
right,
deal,
yeah.
which they never do.
But yeah, so that's basically it. He's gonna just say that he's really sorry about it. He tells you exactly what he meant by it, but I'll let you listen.
Okay.
Okay, so sir, what did you mean when you said that you were going to get him out one way or another?
We need to get you out. Just I've been voting.
Okay,
Voting.
so you didn't mean any kind of threat or anything like that?
Oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's the primary that you have an opportunity to get them out.
So then he goes. I'm not gonna play it because he goes on to explain how you get somebody out of office.
Oh, okay.
The primary and the general election and that and blah 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 blah. So basically, it was all a misunderstanding. Just some guy who was upset, didn't like what he stood for in politics, and he called in to say, "I'm gonna vote against you, guy."
Yeah, all that over nothing.
So Eva says, "Not on an unsecure line. We do not. The only time we do is when you don't have an ID at a traffic stop." Okay, yeah, but no, it's not his husband calling. No, that's another cop. That's the original cop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was it. I just thought he acted way crazy for a senator to be acting, and it's just too. Is everybody narcissistic that's in public office these days? Does everybody think way too much of themselves? Because really, he wanted the governor to get up in the middle of the night and call the fucking National Guard.
Yeah, I think it's a trend for people in politics to be narcissistic for sure.
Well, then again, I mean, it's happening a lot all over. Like, everybody thinks they're more than they are. I think with the fact that everybody's got a camera in their pocket, and it's very easy to get, even just a little bit of fame because, if more than 1,000 people know who you are, hey, you're famous, right?
Yeah.
And just people just think they're somebody that, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird to me how the internet has changed everything. And we thought the internet was going to be some miracle.
Yeah.
We're all going to get smarter and have friends all over the world. And the friend thing came through. Like, I have friends all over the world. But, and, I hope I'm a little bit smarter, but damn, I think we dumbed down a lot.
Unfortunately, the internet tends to make us, seems to be people are more sensitive in the age of the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And also nastier to each other because you're anonymous. You think you're anonymous behind a keyboard and a screen.
And no matter what you say or do or think, you can always find people that say or do or think the same thing.
True. Yeah, like QAnon.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized my camera has my cell phone has 3 cameras.
Okay.
How about
Scott
that?
Billman says, which Marvel superhero could have fixed this? Well, Captain America comes to mind right away. Because he would have been called first.
Simon H says, in Canada, you never give out your SIN. The agencies that need it have it. If someone asks for it, it's a scam.
That's a good way to think of it, even with our Social Security as well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Speaking of which,
go ahead.
So speaking of which, I got to do my taxes
Ooh, you better.
so I can get my $70 refund or whatever it is.
Hey, it's better than nothing. Come on.
True.
But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, speaking of superheroes and stuff, like superheroes are supposed to be the best of us, right? Like it's supposed to represent what we can be at our best. And I see the previous generations living up to that, right? Especially World War II and World War One. But then it seems like the farther we go into the future, we're answering to our lowest um impulses. You know, we justify everything. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yeah, it tends to be the case. People, as you said, like people can always find someone of a like mind on the internet, so it's also a breeding ground for terrible people to get together and yeah.
Usenet? No, I don't remember Usenet.
It was a proto-internet kind of thing. It was like, I think it was like a BBS, if I seem to recall, bulletin board system.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, I remember those things.
I
don't
think
like
so.
them because like you'd leave. I didn't like. They were frustrating to me because you'd see something, you'd leave a message, and like it's just like leaving it on any bulletin board, like in a park or something, hoping somebody comes by, reads it, and wants to reply to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend who operated one.
Beverly's doxing Cat Nat. Oh no.
Oh no, don't do that.
Beverly. Cliff would be upset with you.
The cat Nat says, "Don't do it, Clifford. Taxes are voluntary." Yeah.
Well, you know, there's no law that proves.
You know who told me that? Ken Hovind.
There you go. You can listen.
Didn't he
to
do
You can
some?
trust him.
Yeah, he should know. He's been to prison for it.
Yeah.
9 years.
Yeah.
It's funny how you
still
get.
says he did nothing wrong. By the way.
Yeah, it's funny how you get so much time for, anything that has to do with the government's money. They'll give you 9, 10, 15 years. Josh Abrams gets 3 years.
It's all in threes.
Yeah. 333. 33, you see.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, that's true, Beverly. I love you. Cause I do. She do. So okay, here's an interesting thing that I was given a gummy. That's right, a gummy. And I have it, and I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm thinking I might try it. It might help with the pain or something, the anxiety that I have. But then I'm thinking, probably not. What do you think?
Sorry, can you repeat the last part? I was looking at the chat.
I was given a gummy.
Yeah, I heard that part. Okay.
I don't know. It makes me nervous.
To be given a gummy?
No, not to be given it. Thinking about using it, taking it, eating it, whatever you do with it.
Oh, are you talking about a special gummy?
An edible, yes.
Oh, okay.
No, a gummy bear, idiot.
Duh. That's what I wasn't getting about what you said.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? Someone gave me a quarter of a pot cookie one time when I was camping, and I was hallucinating.
Ooh,
So,
yeah.
you
See,
know,
that's what worries me.
your results may vary.
That's what worries me, because it's been a hell of a long time since I did anything like that. I don't want to tell you
Yeah.
how long, because it's sad. I haven't touched weed in any way, shape, or form longer than some people have been alive.
Yeah, it's been like 3 years for me.
3. Let's see. The last time I literally took a joint, touched it to my lips, I would say I was about 18.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And you know this girl's up there in years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time, huh?
Yeah, it's been a couple decades.
Yes. Who gave you the gummy? And my friend Brandy.
I mean,
Her father gets them for himself and one of her kids.
classy.
Oh.
Oh well.
So what do you guys think? Should I try it? Should I try it on the air? Next time.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
It's not a CBD gummy. It's THC.
Yeah.
That's-
Next thing you know, Marvel's laughing at everything.
I laugh at a lot of things anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I will think about it. I'll pray on it.
Okay. Father God, should I take this pot gummy?
Yes, or you have to deal with Harley? Is that for me? Is that for me? Yes, or I have to deal with Harley? I don't know.
Yeah.
Sean's gonna be 60. I hear that. Old school superheroes. Old school. Which ones? Oh, causeless 5. My girdle's killing me. Mine too. I have a brace.
Girdle.
I have a brace on. It could be considered a girdle. Good for you. Man, when women used to suit up in the morning, like corset or some kind of trainer, girdles, pantyhose. We used to suit the freak up. It's
If Marvel doesn't
good.
if Marvel doesn't wear it, her organs start popping up in weird places.
This is true. Very true.
all of a sudden your kidneys up here.
Well, it's not that bad. But why am I not on yeah, here we go. Now we can see you. I had done nothing for all that time. But yeah, I have a brace holding myself together.
Yeah, well.
Legion of Superheroes. That's not anything I know about. Legion. I know about Legion though. Legion's Professor X's son. Did you know he had a son?
No.
Yeah, he has a son.
I don't know who Professor X is.
Shut up!
No?
You're fired. How do you not know who Professor X is?
Is that the X-Men professor?
Yes!
Yeah, then I know. Yeah, he's played by Patrick Stewart, correct?
No, he's not. He's played by Professor X.
Oh. I thought he was the professor in the
movies,
movie.
He's played by somebody, but he's a person before that.
Yeah. Wasn't it Patrick Stewart?
In the movies, yeah.
Yeah.
Does he teach geometry? Yes, actually, he does. Good for you, Ida. Good for you. Superman, I get it. There's DC fans out there, and Superman was an original superhero. I get that, and I respect him for that. Um, really, he was around before DC, Marvel, the whole thing was around. However, now he's just DC. DC screwed up everything for you guys. How sexy is Wolverine? Very. Wait, do you mean the movies Wolverine, or do you mean Wolverine the character? I mean, because I was disappointed when what's his name? Hugh?
Hugh,
Jack? Jack?
Jackman.
Yeah. I was disappointed when they named him as Wolverine. He's not Wolverine, like, at all. But he made the role his, and I have no problem with that.
It's kind of like when Jack Reacher was played by Tom Cruise.
Yes, very much so. Yes.
You're just like, yeah, he's not 6'5", and he doesn't have ham hocks for hands.
Right. But he made the role his. Or like when Robert Downey Jr. was cast as Iron Man, I was like, what? But he made the role his. Very much. He made the role his so much. I didn't like Iron Man before I saw him in the movies. On the pages of the comic book before MCU started, he was way more like a Howard Hughes than the way Robert portrays him.
Yeah, no, see, that's the one movie I have seen. I
Yeah.
have seen the original Iron Man movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Robert Downey Jr. left some of that Howard Hughes ness in there, which is good, but he added so much more. And this Iron Man, I do like. This Tony, I like.
Okay.
All right. So, what are you trying to ask, Eva, hun? What is she trying to ask?
She has to ask why or wait.
What?
Yeah.
Storm taught math in that school. Did she? Is that what you're saying? Storm taught. I don't know what you thought.
I don't know.
They did all have stuff that they taught, but they would change depending on who was writing the stories and who was penning the pen and inking them.
Yeah, it happens. I remember Archie comics used to be different. Given by whoever was writing them.
Okay, that's not what I said, Kat. I didn't say I don't like movie Iron Man. I said I do like movie Iron Man. I didn't like him before the movies. On the pages of the book, I didn't like Iron Man. Oh, I didn't like the actor for Wolverine when he first got cast, Eva, because he's like, what, 6'5", and he's tall and lean. Wolverine is 5'2", barrel-chested. He's not physically the same person. And Wolverine's physicality was part of his character. You know, he looked the way he looked for a reason, and that was part of who he was. So yeah, that alone had me going, nah. And then just seeing Hugh Jackman do other things, singing and dancing, one of them, was just not Wolverine-ish to me. But like I said, he did okay with the role. He did. I mean, he'll never be Wolverine to me, but I don't mind watching him play Wolverine at all anymore.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You just wanted Glenn Danzig to be Wolverine, didn't you?
Well, he was the first one asked to be him, but yeah, he wasn't up for the part. Yeah, he can't act like that. He looks exactly like him though, or he did look exactly like him, and that was on purpose.
Yeah.
But he is 5 foot, like what, 4? So he can play him.
Yeah.
You know, he just. If you could take Glenn Danzig's looks, put Hugh Jackman's talent in there, we would have had a Wolverine for the ages. The only person I think truly embodies their character. I'm gonna see if you guys can guess who I think embodies their character. Perfect for their character. It could be from X-Men, Wolverine, any superhero movie that's Marvel related. Fantastic Four, even, I don't know. It would be interesting if they bring any of those characters into the new MCU. Any of them. I hear they're bringing Doctor Doom, but not for quite a number of years. And Doctor Doom is my favorite villain. Might be one of my favorite characters of all time. He's like, I think, the best Marvel villain. I think DC, and you know, I don't talk very highly of DC very often, but DC has better villains than Marvel.
Mm.
Yes, it's Anacito's got it. It's definitely him. There is
Me.
There is one guy who is a guy who was born to play the role he played. There you go. Simon has it. Ryan Reynolds was born to play Deadpool. Absolutely. He embodies Deadpool.
My cousin.
Yeah, your cousin. But yeah, no, it definitely, I think Deadpool with Ryan Reynolds is just absolutely perfect. I can't pick out anything wrong with those movies. He knows the material, and that he loves the material, and that's what made it great.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good at Deadpool. I've actually seen Deadpool 1 and 2 as well, so you think he did a good job, yeah.
Yeah, the number of Easter eggs in those movies, insane. Like in Deadpool 2 where he's at that bulletin board and he's showing the plans and stuff, or when he has the tryouts for his X-Force and he's got the pictures up there. Look around where he points out, and just look at the whole bulletin board. Freeze frame if you can. A number of the Easter eggs in there, incredible. The map is right. I mean, everything is just so smart in those movies. Written smart. The sets are smart. Everything's so smart. And then he tops it by playing Juggernaut. He did the voice of Juggernaut.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he wrote the script, exactly. But yeah, he just Tom Holland as Spider-Man, Mike 71. Yeah, they finally got a good. I mean, I didn't like any of the other Spider-Mans. I think Tom is a perfect pick. He's got the age right. He was a gymnast, so he can do the damn thing. So yeah, Tom Holland as Spider-Man comes up second after Ryan, I would think. Um, Although Chris Evans as Captain America was great. He just, you know, didn't embody him as well. I could see him as Cap though.
Yeah, I guess so. No opinion on that.
But yeah, it did take forever to get that movie made, Ida. He actually played that horrible rendition of Deadpool in Wolverine Origins be, just so he could get this one. You know, the one where they took his mouth. The Merc with a mouth with no mouth. It's just retarded. But yeah, don't forget Ryan also did that horrible superhero movie, Green Lantern, too.
Oh yeah, I remember how bad that was. I remember it getting panned by everyone.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's a number of people who've played more than one superhero, though. Chris Evans was Captain America. Before that, do you know who he played?
One of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, he played Human Torch, Johnny. Let's see who
Even
else.
I knew that one.
Then you have, what's his head, Batman. Ben Affleck. He's played both Marvel and a DC.
Daredevil.
Yeah, he killed that. He destroyed Daredevil. Him and stupid bitch as Elektra. Oh my god, they destroyed those damn. I loved Daredevil at the time, and I loved Elektra, and they destroyed him for me. I couldn't even read the books anymore. It was horrible. I was so looking forward to it, and they destroyed it. Anybody else you guys can think of? Yeah, arms with swords. Yeah. Oh, night, Eva.
Night, Eva. Take care.
Ben's the best Batman. Fight me. I liked Michael Keaton a lot as Batman. I thought it was a chill role for him.
That is the Batman of my youth.
Yeah, mine too. I also didn't mind Christian Bale.
Yeah, I watched the one movie with him in it, The Dark Knight. It was pretty good.
I thought him. I don't know. I don't like Batman, so it's hard for me. I don't like Batman because I don't like the premise. Then I don't like the way that DC, like, always, every damn movie they play that stupid thing, story where his parents got killed. We get it. We know the story.
I was a boy. Now I'm a bat.
We were going to the theater, and I didn't like the thing, so they took me out early, and now they're dead. Ugh.
Yeah. Attacked by hooligans in the alley.
You ever dance with the devil by the pale moonlight? Yeah, we get it. They killed him.
There's that old joke. What do you call a priest jumping out of a moving car? Christian Bale.
Oh! Should have seen that coming. But where in the hell, or who made up the rule that to be Batman you had to talk like you had gravel in your throat? Can you tell me that?
Who is she?
Martha!
No, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. Well, I can't do
Batman.
it. I mean, you're destroying your throat. Anybody who plays that role. I'm Spartacus! Yes! I love that. That's a tragic story, Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus.
Yeah, they did do that.
Mm.
Not in the old movie with, what was his name? That old actor.
Charlton Heston?
No,
No.
that was Ben-Hur.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
Was
Cliff something? No. He's one of those families of actors.
Kirk Douglas.
Thank you. It was a k sound. That
Hey, Talk.
version. What?
Hey, Taco Josh.
Oh, hey, Taco. So that version of the story was completely fucked. Never watched that movie thinking you're gonna get any kind of true story from it. They got the location correct. A couple of the names, but that's it. That's it. And the guy's name was Spartacus. They got that right too. But that's it. Like literally nothing right in that movie.
Hmm.
They have him being crucified at the end, and some girl, like coming to him with his baby. It's so far fetched. No, he never got married again. He never had children. Period. And he was not crucified. He died on the battlefield, and they never found. Well, they don't know. They believe he died on the battlefield, and that they just took his body away. But he might have survived it.
Yeah, who knows? Details are sketchy when it comes to those old Greeks.
Shut up.
What?
It wasn't Greek. It took place in Italy.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought Spartacus was Greek.
Oh my god. He wasn't Italian either, though. He was, Thracian.
Oh, okay. You know, I think Spartacus, Sparta, I think Greece.
I get you. So the series Spartacus that was on, I'm gonna say HBO, it might have been Stars or something. Stars, it was Stars, I think. That got so much right. Like, there's very little wrong in that, actually. I couldn't find very much. If you want to know this true story, you could go there. And Lucy Lawless is in it, so there's that too. A lot of great actors in it. The guy who played him in the first season of that show, God, I can't remember his name. I'm so sorry, I can't remember his name. He was amazing, absolutely amazing and gorgeous. At the end of the season, though, he had cancer the whole time, and at the end of the season, he died.
It's like the actor in The Deer Hunter who had cancer during the filming and then he ended up dying right after.
I think, excuse me, the physicality of the role of Spartacus, because he had learned how to sword fight and do all this grappling and shit. I think that had to have worn him down, you know? The long hours, the freezing cold, just wearing that slave tunic thingy, you know?
Possibly, yeah.
But, I mean, he looks so damn healthy, but they replaced him with another guy who did the role justice as well, so.
So Spartacus took place during the Roman days?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The Roman Empire, yes.
Yeah.
The House of Bariatus. Yes, he did. He did do it. They did do a documentary about the cancer and everything. I have that. Let's see. It was what was the name of it? Damn it! It was really it was inspiring. It really was, because he was very inspiring, fighting the cancer the way he did. But yeah. Tonight, my memory's not very good, guys, and I am terribly sorry for that. I can't think straight, and I don't know why. I've been having issues with some levels. I'm amazed I've stayed awake this long, but I'm starting to fade. I might have to go check that out, get some blood work done.
Yeah, sounds like it. You having issues again, eh?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
want that to happen again.
No. You'll just wind up in the hospital again.
Yeah, I don't want that. I got too much stuff to do. I mean, who's gonna stream for Schrodinger if I end up in the hospital? Got people counting on me.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah. However, though,
He was giving me the gears for not being there to read the super chats.
yes, he was. That was so sweet. That was really cool. He's like, oh, well, since I don't have the other clip here to read the super chats, I guess I have to. And then that girl came in.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Caucasian Sensation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But oh, but ah, God, sorry guys, I'm so sorry. This is terrible. I don't. It just hit me. I have a dead thyroid. My thyroid's dead. So I don't know. Maybe my levels are off. I need more meds or something. It's, you know, I gotta say, before this happened to me, I didn't know anything about the thyroid. Right? It controls so much, guys. Or if it doesn't control it, it not working will throw things off that you have no idea it has anything to do with. Like, not only does it, extreme fatigue happen when your levels are off, but like it controls whether or not you can regulate your body temperature. Like, so you're either always freezing or hot or going from one to the other. And
Oh, so that's why you're out sunning yourself the other day.
yeah, it can make it hard to breathe if it's off. And sooner or later you just die. It shuts you down. It really does shut down your organs and stuff.
Yeah.
I've had that happen where I've gone into a coma. It's called mixed edema coma. That's happened twice to me. And I don't want it to happen a third time, because that would be shitty. And third time does not seem like a charm for me.
No.
Could be the axe, third strike. Three strikes, you're out! That would suck. I mean, serious, dying would totally destroy your day.
Yeah, that's what they say. Puts a real crimp in your plans.
It does. Oh, Night Rodent, hon.
Night Rodent.
So I figure, yeah, your heart rate, exactly, Ida. Yeah, it's amazing with the thyroid. Anywho, so my plan for the week is, we never decided if we're gonna do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday. What do you think you like better?
I like Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay, me too.
At least the weekends open for
Whatever you wanna do, yeah.
Streaming for with other people too.
Yeah.
Because other people tend to stream on the weekends.
Yeah.
Oh, this Friday though, Natalie's having her 50,000 soon enough, but her 20,000 subscriber special this Friday at 5 PST, 8 Eastern, I think.
Good to know.
So maybe you want to go after that?
No, we'll go for it.
Okay.
Maybe we'll go during it. Who knows? But I was thinking we can add a stream this week and do just straight bingo.
Yeah.
Because we gypped our friends out of bingo, and we didn't do it tonight. So maybe tomorrow night do bingo.
Sure.
We'll do it earlier though. How about starting at like 5 my time?
5 my time?
No, my time, which
5
would
your
be
time?
7 Eastern. What do you guys think? Is that good? What do you think?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. So we'll do that tomorrow at 5 my time, which is 7 Eastern, which is
4 my time,
right.
which is midnight UK time.
Well, yeah, nobody can make them happy.
Yeah.
Fucking globe. So Schrodinger's talking about how we should all go to Zulu time. I don't even get how that works.
Zulu time?
Right, like everybody be at the same time all the time, no time zones.
That's weird.
Yeah, well,
I don't know
to
how
some
that would
people,
work.
so like instead of the sun coming up at 6 a.m. my time would be the same as your time and their time and that time. So I would have to get used to the sun coming up at like say 6 p.m. instead of 6 a.m.
Okay.
Right? Because then he's like, it would open up the economy, the world economy to us, because we're all on the same time schedule.
So you just go to work at night?
Yes.
But who gets blessed with a good time zone then?
Exactly my point. Exactly my point.
Schrodinger probably wants Eastern time to be sun up at 6 a.m., sundown at 6 p.m.
Yeah, probably. Well, he said his time zone would get the perfect one. So.
Yeah. It's the center of the universe, after all.
Of course.
Someone the other day called Toronto the center of the hockey universe, and I threw up a little bit in my mouth. Fuck that shit. I hate it when people call places the center of the universe and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So arrogant.
Yeah. You wake up at 6 p.m., but it would be daytime, so yeah, exactly. And I get that this way maybe it would be easier to work with, like, say I'm doing a project with somebody across the globe. We'd be on the same time, quote unquote. But I think that's just weird.
Yeah. Seems really weird.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Can't really wrap my head around it.
Anyways. Anybody have anything they want to talk about before we get off tonight? You, Cliffy?
Not really. I'm just glad we could have a little stream and
Just to
glad
check
to
in
have.
with each other, you know? Touch
Yeah,
base.
glad everyone's.
Sorry.
Oh. Catnat says Raleigh is the center of the hockey universe.
What's that?
Where the Carolina Hurricanes are based.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Hey, they beat the Leafs with a Zamboni driver in net. That was funny.
I don't get it.
Well, okay, so what happens if both your goaltenders go down with injuries in a game? You have to use what's called an emergency goalie. So the emergency goalie that night in Raleigh was someone that worked for the Maple Leafs, and he was 42 years old. He'd never played any kind of major professional hockey, but they used him as an extra for shooting practice in practice, and so they put him in net, and he won the game. He was 42 years old. Yeah.
That's funny.
So he was kind of a folk hero in Raleigh for a while.
Yeah.
David Ayers.
That's good for him. Toronto is very far from being the center of the hockey universe.
Toronto's far from the center of anything. I know I live there.
Oh, that's funny. I've been there, right? That's the one near the falls, no?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been there.
Did you see the CN Tower?
Mhm. Mm-mm.
Cool.
No, when was that
No.
built?
Let me find out.
Thank you, Google. You're my
Nah,
Alexa.
construction started in 1973. It was completed in 1976.
Oh, okay. So it was there when I was there. Okay. I don't know. Like, can you see it from everywhere?
Pretty much, it's the tallest freestanding structure in the world.
You're not looking for it, you see it?
Pretty much.
Hmm.
It's what is that? 16 or 1700 feet tall. Yeah.
I probably just didn't notice it. Like, I was there, like, just for a very short period of time. Like, the day. And, not even. We went over the border. We drove down the street where, you know, that, the ship is stuck.
I'm not from Toronto. I'm not familiar with that.
On the
Maybe.
river leading up to the falls, there's a ship stuck. So
Oh,
I saw
okay.
that. Not much else. I don't. I think I got out of the car for like, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes. That's it.
See, that's why ships shouldn't try and drive on the roads.
Yeah, right?
It's ridiculous.
Mm-mm. You're stupid.
That would be funny.
Weatherist? What's weather?
Weatherist.
Oh.
It's kind
Has anybody
of.
here skated on a lake?
No.
I would be afraid to.
Closest I've come to that is walking on a frozen swimming pool.
Did you go through, Cliff?
No, I didn't. It was frozen all the way.
Wow.
It rarely got that cold where I lived, but a couple winters it did.
That's crazy because I wouldn't think it would get, solid enough.
Yeah, it would fill with rainwater during the winter, and then if it got cold enough, it would freeze, and it would freeze all the way through pretty much, and then I could go and walk on it.
Huh.
But I knew when it was, as soon as you step onto it or try and step onto it, whether it's frozen enough or not, because it'll start cracking and crackling and yeah.
Huh. You pulled skiers on a lake? What do you mean you pulled skiers on a lake? What does that mean?
Water
Like skating?
skiers.
Oh. That's not what I meant.
I'm pretty sure, unless they're talking about hooking a snowmobile up to a rope
I know.
and then.
Oh, that'd be crazy. But I see people doing it and it makes me so damn nervous. Because as a kid, and this is probably not true. I was told that they don't allow people to skate until the fire department. Get this is what I was told, and I believe that. Right? You ready? Fire departments came out and to check to see if it was, thick enough, the ice, right?
Yeah.
And how they determine that instead of the what you would think is more logical now that you're an adult. But the way they did that, I was told, was they drove one of their trucks, the fire trucks, out onto the lake, and if it didn't go through, it's solid enough.
Oh God.
Not thinking, well, how many times did they get it wrong, right? And what
Yeah.
the price they would like a little bit more more important than they not get that wrong. I get that, but still, would they take that chance? Those things are expensive.
Obviously, whoever told you that was lying to you.
Yeah.
Simon H says he skated on the Rideau Canal in Ottawa. It's a very famous
Yeah, no,
location
I
for
get that.
skating.
Yeah. I lived in Ottawa for a while. Oh yeah, it would scare the fuck out of me too. Like I've seen like well cartoons obviously, but I don't know if they were videos or movies, but like somebody goes through the ice and they can't get out. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
There
that's
was
scary.
there was this one guy who went out and would like there was two holes and he went in one and he come out the other. Like if you miss that hole, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Nah. Trapped under ice is not something I ever want to hear.
I was talking to a guy who claimed there was some diving spots where you cliff dive under these little pools,
Mm-hmm.
and that if you missed, obviously you die. But that there was one that was only you were only able to do that at certain points during the year, otherwise the undertow was too much and you drown. And he claimed he dived into it the right time of year, and there was someone stuck in the rocks down below, like in the water,
No!
that had died.
Oh, it's
They got
horrible.
sucked down and stuck. Yeah,
You think
that
that's
was just
real?
what this guy claimed. It
Yeah.
seemed, but
No. See what I'm talking about? It's horrible. What do you think, like, about things like, I guess the cliff diving or like extreme bungee jumping things? Like, do you think that people are taking unnecessary risks with their lives, like maybe throwing them away?
yeah, it certainly can be. Base jumping is insane.
I always wanted to try that, and then I'm like, wait a minute, why?
Building aerial span, or what do the E stand for? Earth.
Yeah.
So it was jumping off a cliff, jumping off a
A
bridge,
building, yeah.
jumping off an aerial or a building. Yeah.
All stupid. What do you think of skydiving?
Part of me wants to try it, and part of me is like, no.
Yeah, me too. Maybe because I'm getting up there in years. Life is precious. You only get one, right? I mean, if you die, you can't. You don't come back from that. You don't heal from death.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Not something I want to play with. Speaking of things I'm playing with, how's my audio been, guys?
We'll wait until the answer.
Yeah.
Binary says Halo jumping is even more insane. Yeah. High altitude,
low.
low
Yeah,
opening.
it's crazy. It looks pretty cool, but it's crazy. Better than usual? Cool, Cosmos, thank you. Yeah, I found something I tweaked, and I'm hoping it was better. Thank you, guys.
That's good.
Yeah.
You might not need to buy a new microphone.
I'm probably gonna anyway, because this is not the right microphone for me.
Fair enough.
But, oh wait. So. Cool. Why do I always sound like I'm on Quaaludes? Dennis? I don't know. Why is it? Do I sound like I'm on Quaaludes, Clippy?
It sounds like sometimes you're half asleep, but
Tonight, yeah.
I don't know. Like I wouldn't know. I've never talked to someone who was high on Quaaludes.
Yeah.
That's
Go ahead.
yeah, it's a little before my time.
A little bit. The only thing I can think of is for what you might be hearing is that because I'm hard of hearing, I don't hear myself well. So if I don't enunciate well, that's probably why.
Yeah.
On that note, I'm gonna take my tired ass out of here. Clippy, anything you want to say?
Just as usual, thanks everyone for coming. I had a great time and love you all. Have a great night.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. We'll be back tomorrow night to play bingo and only bingo. So there.
Yeah. BINGO.
And bingo was the game-o. Ooh.